Alright, man, here goes Fishin' in the Dark, the right way. So you'll want to tune into drop D. Just tune your low E string into D so everything in the song sounds right. And you'll recognize this opening shuffle, just in the E minor. Okay, so it's just on the intro. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm on an E minor, just, and then just playing. Okay, so open E minor, just shuffling. And what I'm doing is at key accent points hitting that open D string. Really important, and you hear it in the song, so you'll know just when to do it. But he goes pretty much like this. Okay, and then I'll add just a pull off back out to the D string. One of the transitions off the 3rd fret on the E string, and then to the D. So the whole, and then lastly, I'll play a few more shuffles, and then right before the verse, I'll bend on the 2nd fret, low E. Right, and that's when he goes into the verse. So playing that whole thing through once goes like this. Okay, so that's that intro. And then the verse is just like that. Just, you're not going to have any of the hammer-on stuff or the pull-offs, but you're going to accent the D string on key points, so it goes. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on a breeze. Baby, get ready. Okay, so what I did there was pretty much the things I've already shown you, with the exception of moving out one chord. So, lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the tree. You hear him right before the transition. And then when he goes, crickets are singing, he moves to the 5th fret and does this sort of shuffly thing here. Okay? Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on a breeze. Baby, get him back where he was, ready. Okay, and it don't matter if we sit forever, he plays the second part of it. But after he's done with that, he plays the second part the exact same way as the first. He gets that part where he goes, ooh, ooh. And because you're in drop D, you can just bar that on the 7th. Ooh, ooh. Okay, and then you go into the chorus, and the chorus is actually really easy. It's in a D. Make sure you're playing that open E with it in drop D. You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Okay, so it's playing that D. You and me going fishing, hitting that low E alternately in a D chord, and then the second one is just 3rd fret on the B and E strings, the bottom 2 strings, and then put your index finger on the A string in the 2nd fret. So fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. That's just a hammer on. Back to the beginning. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we're falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Then there's this transition here. Stay in the whole night, feels so good to be with. Okay, so you can just bar in the second, staying the whole night, and then that's an A. So bar the second, and then A. Feels so good to be with. Back to the beginning. Okay, so that's the song. There's a, as you know, second verse, third verse. It gets better and better, but it's all played just that way. Hope that helps, man.